What if we told you that Downton Abbey 3 isn't just another sequel, but the emotional farewell fans never saw coming? What if the return to this beloved estate brings not only reunions and heartbreak, but also secrets that could change everything we thought we knew? That's right, Downton Abbey 3 is officially in the works. Whether you've been watching since the first season or only recently fell in love with a new era, there's a lot to look forward to in this next and possibly final chapter. For anyone new to the world of Downton Abbey, here's a quick refresher. The series grew from a critically acclaimed TV drama into a global phenomenon, continuing its legacy through 2 successful films. After the release of A New Era in 2022, which reunited creator Julian Fellowes with nearly the entire original cast, rumors swirled about a 3rd film. Now, those rumors have been confirmed, and production is underway. This new film is expected to serve as a grand finale, wrapping up long-standing storylines while possibly introducing new beginnings. A New Era beautifully balanced over 30 beloved characters and multiple storylines, all while moving the timeline into the early 1930s. With the next chapter set even deeper into the 20th century, there's enormous potential for new plots. Some fans believe the 3rd film may inch toward the events of World War II. Unlike the backdrop of World War I that defined the early seasons of the show, the tension of a looming Second War could place the Crawleys in very real danger. But while historical events shape the backdrop, the emotional core of Downton Abbey has always been in its characters. The next film might focus more personally, perhaps diving into Lady Mary and Henry Talbot's complicated marriage. Now let's talk cast. Many familiar faces are returning, including Hugh Bonneville, Elizabeth McGovern, Michelle Dockery, Phyllis Logan, Robert James Collier, Joanne Froggatt, Penelope Wilton, Leslie Nicole, Paul Giamatti, and Dominic West. In an announcement released in May 2024, Michelle Dockery described the reunion as emotional, saying it felt like no time had passed since they were all last together. Additional returning cast includes Laura Carmichael, Jim Carter, Alan Leach, Michael Fox, Raquel Cassidy, Brendan Coyle, Kevin Doyle, Sophie McShera, Harry Haddon-Payton, and Douglas Reith. New additions to the cast include Joely Richardson, Alessandro Nivola, Simon Russell Beale, and Arty Froushan, fresh faces who are expected to add new layers to the storyline. But not everyone will be back. Maggie Smith's character, the unforgettable Dowager Countess, passed away in the 2nd film. While flashbacks are always a possibility, her return is unlikely. Imelda Staunton's role as Lady Bagshaw and Penelope Wilton's Isabel Grey are still up in the air. Neither has been officially confirmed, though Wilton has expressed interest in returning. Matthew Goode, who missed the 2nd film due to scheduling issues, might reappear if timing allows, potentially giving more depth to the growing tension between Mary and Henry. There's also a big question surrounding Thomas Barrow. At the end of A New Era, he took a job in America with the character played by Dominic West. Since West is confirmed to return, fans are hopeful Barrow will be back too, but that hasn't been officially announced. As for Natalie Bay and Jonathan Zakai, their story seems to have concluded with the handover of the villa to the Crawleys, making their return unlikely. The film is scheduled for release in both the UK and the US on September 12, 2025. That marks a 3-year gap since the last movie, a delay largely caused by pandemic-related production challenges. Back in March 2024, Imelda Staunton confirmed on BBC Radio 2 that this would be the final installment, saying clearly, "There will be a final film." Interestingly, not everyone was sure at first. Hugh Bonneville had doubts in 2022, thinking the 2nd film may have been the natural endpoint. But Julian Fellowes was open to more stories, saying that if both the audience and cast wanted it, they'd find a way to make it happen. And they did. One fun and surprising tidbit about this franchise is that Maggie Smith has never watched Downton Abbey. In an interview with 60 Minutes, she admitted she finds watching herself frustrating, saying she often sees moments she wishes she had done differently. Despite being one of the show's most iconic performers, she prefers to leave the work on set and not revisit it on screen. For her, the joy lies in the act of performing, not in watching the final product. So, while Downton Abbey brought her international fame and acclaim, Maggie Smith remains grounded and devoted to the art of acting itself. And believe it or not, there are still more behind-the-scenes surprises and story secrets that we haven't covered just yet. But don't worry, we'll dive into those in our next video. Thanks for watching. If you're excited for Downton Abbey 3, let us know in the comments what you're hoping to see. We'll be back soon with more updates, twists, and exclusive news from your favorite period drama.